Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Makeup Lessons Above and Beyond. Please take your seats and give a round of applause for exclusive Black Status presenter Renee Rawlings.
How about them lipsticks? Oh, girl, you know I had to put it on immediately as soon as I got it. Love it, love it, love it. So I am so happy that you guys came to see me today. And I kind of wanted to start with just giving you a little bit of background about me and my unique journey. So one day I was scrolling through a Facebook yard sale site looking for an old piece of furniture that I could sand down and paint, you know, crafty things. And I came across a picture of this girl with this mascara. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? So I click on the picture and I start talking to her. And she's like, oh yeah, it's mascara, la la la. Or you could get this huge kit full of makeup that's got eye pigments and blush. And I was like, okay, done. You had me at that. Sign me up. So I got the kit. No experience with direct sales whatsoever. I had no idea what I was getting into. I just knew that was a good deal and I was going to have it because I got to have all that makeup. So that was end of October 2013. So I advanced pretty quickly in the beginning. I think I was maybe yellow status in a week, pink, blue within 1 or 2 months, green, and orange. I advanced very quickly. I think I was probably orange within about 5 months in the company. And I stayed at orange for 19 months. 19 months, ladies. So I want to tell you all that in case any of you are sitting there thinking, oh gosh, I'll never get past blue, or I'll never get past orange. You will. I am living, breathing proof that if you believe in yourself, you don't give up, and you believe in your team, you can do it. So, yes. So 19 months at orange status. September 2015, I finally got that second green elite to put me to purple status. And I was celebrating like you wouldn't believe, let me tell you. That was a happy day. And then November 2015, I hit black status with 5 first green elites. So that's just how quickly things, you can go from stagnant 19 months at a status to, purple status, black status, boom. So don't give up, believe in yourself. I believe in you. Y'all can do it. Okay, so that's just a little spiel about me. And let's see if I can work this thing. This is my beautiful family. I have 2 little girls, Sydney and Ellie, and that's my husband, Andy. When I signed up, when I got my kit, Ellie was 2 and Sydney was 3, and I work full-time. So I had no intentions of making this a business. I just wanted the makeup. So, they've been in a lot of my videos. They've, experienced this journey with me. So yeah, I'm in trouble. I can hardly keep them out of my makeup box now. But those are my whys. Those are the loves of my life. All right, let's get started. I'm going to bring my beautiful model out on the stage. This is my very best friend, and this is one of my Green Elite presenters. So, all right, so what I want to do is, first, I want you to take away at least 3 things from this presentation. That makeup is fun. Makeup is fun. We don't have to wear makeup as women. It is not necessary. We're all beautiful without makeup. But makeup makes us feel confident. Makeup is fun. I love makeup. I mean, if you don't love makeup, you're in the wrong place, okay? Don't be scared to try new things. Okay, I'm going to take a poll. Who has tried Heavenly Mineral Pigment? Raise your hand. Okay, I should see everybody's hands up because that blue pigment is scary. It really is. And I'm sure a lot of you all would be like, oh, I'm never going to wear that. Well, I have it on right now. You guys, don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and try new colors and try new looks. It's fun. And the third thing is there are no rules. There are no rules to makeup. There are application tips, tricks, and techniques to help you with makeup application, but it's a free-for-all. Anything goes. And I should tell you, the fourth thing, which I should have included in the slide, is that I'm not a makeup artist. Sorry. I'm just a girl that loves makeup. And I've been wearing makeup for over 20 years. So, I mean, I guess that's got to give me a little bit of cred. But I just love makeup. And I'm going to share with you some of the things that I have learned throughout my 20-some years of applying makeup. So, we are going to start with highlighting and contouring. Now, this has been around for a long, long time, but it seems within the last year or so, it's really taken the spotlight. There are multiple ways that you can, and products that you can use to highlight and contour. This is my beautiful friend Sarah showing off her highlight and contour look. Typically, a good guideline when you're choosing a contour color is to go 2 shades darker than your natural foundation. You can do that with concealer, you can do that with foundation, you can do that with powder. Your highlight, again, 2 shades lighter than your foundation. So again, you can use a light concealer, you can use a powder, or you can use a foundation. But in my mindset, I have a product that has it all there, all in one. That is the Sculpting Trio, okay? I get a lot of women that are like, I can't buy all those products, and I'm like, listen, I've got it right here. All you need to highlight and contour is at your fingertips. Let me show you. So we're going to do a little bit of highlighting and contouring on Nikki. And Nikki uses taffeta or velour? Both. Okay, she mixes her foundation, which is very common. Oh, where's my brush? But we are going to do the Sculpting Trio in light on Nikki. And I thought I had my brush out here, but we don't. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Sure, girlfriend. Oh, bummer. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. This brush is awesome too. I love it. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. So, we're going to start with the cream. And, it is kind of self-explanatory on here, the step-by-step of how to use this. However, I don't go by this. I typically go by, my customers' facial features. And I find that this is easy to do regardless if your face is oval, if it's square, if it's round. Follow these little guidelines and you'll have a perfect contour every time. So what I typically do is look at the client's, the top of their ear, and that's kind of where I start my contour cream, and I bring it down, angling it towards the corner of the lip. So we're going to do it just like that. And you want to kind of stop at the edge of the eye. So these are just, see, we're angling it here towards the corner of her lip, and I'm stopping right about there. I don't want to pull it over much further. Do a little bit more. Okay. Now, we are going to go naturally just where you want to put your contour is areas where the sun is naturally going to hit your skin. So right around the hairline. And the way I like to do is I kind of like to push it back like that. So it's kind of blending it at the same time. And then even bring it down on the side of the temples. We're going to do the nose. I kind of like to do this lightly and then build as you need to. But see how I'm just kind of flicking my wrist like that? Going to get the edge just like that. Okay. And then right along the jawline, and this is really going to define your jaw from your chin. It's going to create some definition. So I go just right on the jawline and then blend it in. So I mean, it's basically the same concept as they describe on the sheet here, but you know, just go by the features of your client, and we're going to blend it. And if you don't blend it, it can kind of look dirty sometimes. So make sure you blend it really good. Okay. And now the highlight part, of course, you're going to use the paddle side of the brush. And I'm going to have you look up. And I also like to use this, this highlighting powder to kind of set my concealer, because you know sometimes your concealer, if you apply it, you can get those lines like right under your eye. I like to use this to set the concealer and kind of push it up like that. But the neat thing about the sculpting trio is that you can highlight and contour in just a few minutes. And I don't know if any of you are working moms, but I'm quite the expert on car makeup application. So this is so easy to just throw in your makeup bag and then, you know, grab it and do it in the mirror sitting in your car right before you go into work. Okay, we're going to go right down the nose on the Cupid's bow, on the chin. And it says to kind of, on this, it says to kind of highlight around the brows, but just kind of keep in mind the brow shape and alignment of who you're doing. I like to, you know, sometimes bring it up a little bit higher, but you can pull it down right above the brows as well. So that's simple, easy peasy sculpting trio. I mean, boom, highlight and contour in no time. All right. Next, make your eyes pop. And I have to tell y'all a little story. I grew up in a very strict family. Nikki knows because she's been my best friend for years. But I was allowed to start wearing makeup in about 5th grade to cover my acne, but just concealer, powder, and foundation. No mascara, no eyeliner, no eyeshadow. Maybe some chapstick if I was lucky. So I wasn't allowed to really wear anything beyond those basics until I hit high school. Even in junior high, you know, you'd think, oh, I'll sneak in the bathroom and put some on real quick. No, because my mom was a teacher at the school, so that didn't even happen. So when I hit high school, I think I went a little crazy with makeup. I was standing in the Kmart cosmetic aisle looking at Jane Cosmetics and Wet n Wild. Anything that I had enough money to buy, I was getting every single color. And I was trying every single color on my eye. I just love color, and I love to make your eyes pop. Because what is the first thing people see when they look at you? It's your eyes. So make them look good. I am going to start by breaking down the best colors for you and your customers based on your natural eye color. So with blue eyes, palette 1 looks amazing. You want to go with an opposite color from what the color of your iris is, which is the color of your eye. So with blue, any bronze tones, browns, is really going to pull that blue out of your eye. Splurge. These are the set of 4 splurge that I would recommend for blue eyes. You've got elegant, extravagant, tenacious, and defiant. And this is Tina. She has blue eyes, but they're not showing in this picture. But you can see the combination, how beautiful those are. And I went ahead and threw in the pigments because I've been wearing a lot of pigments lately, and I think they get overlooked. I feel sorry for them. So these are the best matte pigment shades for blue eyes: Innocent, Giddy, Provoked, and Infatuated. Again, kind of in the same warm tone, bronzy. And then best shimmer shades: Curious, Sassy, Gorgeous, and Confident. Do you mean go back? The splurge: elegant, extravagant, defiant, and tenacious. You're welcome. Hazel eyes. If you have hazel eyes like Nikki does, you can pretty much wear anything. They look amazing. It looks amazing on anything. A lot of times when you have hazel eyes, you've got flecks of browns and flecks of green in your eyes. So depending on the colors that you're wearing, it can really pull that color out of your iris. Palette 2, that's a go-to palette for hazel eyes, the smoky eye. And this is Nikki wearing palette 2, which we're going to do. Splurges, I love these splurges for hazel eyes. Dainty, noble, majestic, and skeptical. Best matte shades: Innocent, Glamorous, Provoked, and Crushed. And you see that green in there and you think, okay, where'd that come from? If you have flecks of green in your eyes and you put that crushed pigment on, oh, it looks amazing. It really pulls your eyes. It makes the color pop. Best shimmer shades: Sassy, Feisty, Heartbroken, and Regal. Green eyes. Oh, sorry. One more? Okay. I'll go forward. All right. Green eyes. Palette 3, green eyes. I love green eyes. My mom has green eyes. They're beautiful. These are the splurges. Again, same as the hazel eyes, but purples, and pinks on green eyes look amazing. This is one of my green status presenters, Jana. She has beautiful green eyes. Check this out. I was like, oh my gosh, can I please use that in my slideshow? Because that is absolutely beautiful. She's got on dainty and majestic on the lid, and dainty a little bit in the crease, and she brought it up. And that is the liquid blue eyeliner she's wearing. Best matte shades: vulnerable, beautiful, irresistible, and glamorous, again, in the warm pinky purple tones. Best shimmer shades, sexy, flirty, sassy, and regal. Brown eyes. Now I'm a little partial to this one because this is the color eyes I have. Again, palette 3 with brown eyes looks awesome. And brown eyes are kind of neat too because you can wear a lot of blues and greens and purples and really make your eyes pop. And that's me with palette 3. Now we're talking some blue and green splurges. Who has tried the whimsical splurge? Who loves it? Yes, I love it. And I like to use it as an eyeliner too. Do I need to go back again? This is charming, dreamy, assertive, and whimsical. And then again, our purples, dainty, noble, majestic, and skeptical. Best matte shades, naive, heavenly, glamorous, and precarious. And that is exactly the combo that I've got on my eyes today. If you want to get a close-up. But I actually have the precarious as my eyeliner. So I used rose water to wet that and used the liner brush to apply it as an eyeliner. And best shimmer shades, we got our greens, empowered and dignified, our blues, playful and awestruck, and our purples, flirty and regal. Yeah. Okay. So I am going to do a demo on Nikki, and I'm gonna go back and pull up palette 2. Okay, so Nikki has hazel eyes, and oh my gosh, you guys you're using this, right? Like if you're not, you're missing out. This is the best. And I still use my Glorious Face and Eye Primer everywhere, but now that we have this primer specific for, hope y'all can see, specific for eyes, it's neat because it's kind of tacky, whereas the Glorious isn't really as tacky. Here, you may have to put that on these nails. But you'll want to put the eye primer on and let it dry for a good 30 seconds before you apply your eye color. Okay, we good? Okay, so we'll let that dry. So I'm going to be using Perplexed as our transition color, transition crease color. I'm going to use Blissful over the lid and Romantic kind of on the top as a highlighter. So, and I always start with the dark color. Like I said, there's no rules. You can do it however you want to, but I like to start with the darker color first. And I bring it in her crease and a little bit above her crease. And on the corner of her lid, not about halfway, I would say. And it looks kind of funky, but it's all about that blend, baby. All about that blend. Okay. Okay, so we got our dark color first. It looks a little funky, never fear. I am going to pull Blissful over top of the lid. And I'm going to pull it all the way across, so these two colors here are going to have a little bit of a transition together. Okay, now I'm going to take the other end of my palette brush and I am going to highlight the brow bone with this Romantic. Okay. Ooh, so pretty. I love it. Okay, so now we have the base of our smoky eye. Now it's about time to blend, and it's really, really important that you blend it out well. I'm going to use the deluxe brush to blend. But the way I like to blend is I'll start in the corner here, and I will do small circular motions, just like that, blending it up and all together. And if at any time you're getting any excess, just typically what I do, I know I've seen a lot of people like put a piece of tape there, which you can do that, that's fine, but I usually take my blending bud that I've applied my concealer with and just kind of go back over just like that. Okay. How are we looking? How are we looking? Whoop, whoop. Love it. Okay, so she's got beautiful hazel eyes. She's got flecks of green in these eyes. What color eyeliner would you all want to do? Purple? What about black? I'm going to do green. Crushed mineral pigment. And rose water is your best friend. I love it. Might need a little more. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm much better at putting makeup on myself than I am other people, so bear with me. But I'll do the best I can. All right. I love our pencils and our liquid liners, but I also use our pigments wet as liner too, because I feel like I can really get right on the lash line using this liner brush. And I'm just using small little strokes here. Okay, look up, let me see. Okay, see how that's just a subtle little pop of color? It's not too much. I might get it a little bit darker, but for time purposes, we'll do the other eye. Okay, now look up for me. So this green is really going to accentuate the green in her hazel eyes, but it's not too overbearing, so it's not gonna take away from the eye look. Very pretty. Love it. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Now I'm going to go back to my slides here because there's one thing that I want to talk to y'all about. Finally, the final topic, 3D fiber lashes tips and tricks. Yes. Okay. So, mascara, that's like if I was on a deserted island and I had to have one product to pick, it would be my 3D Fiber Plus mascara. I have to have it. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. So, I'm going to show you. Oh, well, yeah, y'all can see my pick. But if I can get the slides to cooperate. That's me. One lash, one done, obviously, and one not done. How did I get that effect? I am going to share with you how. Using all these goodies, woo, and you probably already have all of them. So this is what I have been doing to apply my 3D Fiber Plus mascara to get my lashes looking good. So I'm going to talk as Nikki applies the mascara, and I'm going to talk through the steps of how I do it, and she's going to do it on herself because she'd probably do a better job, and I'd poke her in the eye if I tried. So, okay. First step, we're going to curl your lashes with the eyelash curler. Make sure you have no mascara on your eyelashes when you use this. Because if you curl your lashes and you have leftover mascara, when you release the eyelash curler, chances are there will be lashes on that eyelash curler and you will cry because you've ripped out your lashes. Are we plugged in over here? Yes, we are. Now, gel and fibers, of course, you guys know the drill. Let me hold this. Oh, you got that? Okay. So Nikki's going to coat the front and the back of her lashes with the gel, and I'm going to have the fibers ready for her. When I open my fibers, a lot of times I'll take it and I'll kind of rub it like this on the top because it'll loosen the fibers up and make them easier to apply. So we're ready. And she's going to do the fibers on the front and the back of the lashes, front, back, front, back. Okay. Now, we're going to take our lash comb brush, and she's going to pick apart any sort of clumps that she feels she may have. So she's going to pick the clumps apart. And goofy mascara face is optional. I have the worst. I'm sure everybody's got their mascara face. But all right. And then Yeah, you can do, of course, you can do fibers on the bottom as well. Most of the time I just do the gel on the bottom, and then repeat. So I repeat this process twice, so I always do 2 coats. However, I leave this step out, the second coat, because you do not want to stick this in your lashes when you already have product on your lashes. So, it don't matter. So, yes, yes. No, I usually just do that right before I start, because that's enough really to thin the gel out for the application. But if you feel like your gel's getting dried up, then yeah, you might want to. Thank you. Thank you all for listening to me.